This segment is sponsored by Country Financial.
Well, we are right in the middle of wedding season, and as couples begin their married lives together, there are of course a lot of things to consider, like planning for the future, making sure that everything is protected. That's why we are here today with Kwanza Morgan of Country Financial. We're here at the location on Abercorn near Windsor Forest neighborhood. Kwanza, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So, of course, this is very important for couples to start talking about their finances.
Yeah, so as newlyweds and we're in the wedding season, it's very important to set and achieve your financial goals. So that would be the first thing that I would recommend for newlyweds. It helps to manage your finances effectively and potentially avoid conflicts that the newlyweds may have regarding their financial.
Yes, because we want you to live happily ever after.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
All right, so Kwanza, what are some key areas that couples should be focusing on then?
A couple key areas I think would be retirement planning and risk management. So as newlyweds, you want to mitigate that risk as far as, if a spouse were to not be around, you want to maybe look at some life insurance, and then also you want to start thinking about your long-term financial future. So that's where the retirement planning comes into play. So I would say two key factors again would be retirement planning and risk management. And failing to plan properly can lead to financial instability.
So how do you know how much insurance you'll need?
So it's very unique to every client, depending on where they are in their life. So we customize our plans unique to wherever the client is in their life.
Let's discuss some key financial tips then for couples to consider.
So I'll start with open communication. So I know a lot of newlyweds, and I'm guilty of that, sometimes avoid the money talk, the money conversation. So I would start with having open communication and being transparent. One person might be a spender, one person might be a saver, and that's fine, but you want to have that conversation and get everyone aligned and on the same page. Another tip that I would have for newlyweds is to have short term goals as well as long-term goals. It makes it easier for them to achieve those goals.
Yeah, so it's not so overwhelming.
And it's not so overwhelming, yeah. Some of the big financial topics that come up with the newlyweds is planning for their children's education, protection, like we talked about, the risk management piece, the retirement goals, as well as any unanticipated events that might occur. So those are some big topics that typically come up with new families.
And you hear a lot about wealth management these days. What does that mean to a newly married couple?
Well, wealth management would be considering factors like building and preserving your wealth, having it managed, your portfolio managed, tax efficiency, and basically, setting a roadmap for the newlyweds to help them reach their retirement goals.
Definitely, because you want to be smart about how you're managing your money.
Absolutely.
So just to recap, what advice would you give out there for couples who just got married and they're starting their lives together?
Again, I would open communication. They have to be moving in the same direction. You can't be an investor if you're not a saver. So I would say, have that emergency fund available, work together to build that. Then you can move on to the investing piece, the wealth accumulation piece. Don't avoid the money talk, right? The conversation. It will come back to haunt you. It's best to just talk, be transparent, and again, it'll save a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication in the future regarding your financial.
You should add life coach to your resume too. All right, Kwanza, where can people get more information?
You can go to countryfinancial.com. That's our website. And then we have many reps in the area who'd be willing to have a deeper conversation with you and help you along your financial security journey. So,
thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This segment is sponsored by Country Financial.